The president of the Civic at that time came by and she was dropping flyers off, and she asked me to please come to the meeting. So I went to the meeting, and the topic at that meeting was the rezoning. And I was just watching the neighborhood of one-family houses change and become 2- and 3-family houses. And I began to think about what's the impact that was going to have on the infrastructure. So I got involved with that, and I made a graph of the houses and the ones that were under construction and stuff like that. And I said, this is interesting. And then I got involved with some of our elected officials, which was something I never did when I lived in Manhattan, because we just don't have that close relationship. And so some I knew from the church area, which was my area, but not on a day-to-day basis where you could call their offices and where they came to meetings and things like that. I wasn't involved in that level. So I got involved, and then I said, oh, I like this, I like this. This is interesting, that really you can do something for your community and improve the quality of life.
I am an activist at heart. And so being able to lobby for quality of life issues and having those issues be resolved brings joy to my heart.
I want to help. I want to give back. If I'm living and I'm a part of a community, I want to be a part of what's happening. And the thing is, we got to give back to our youth. We have to give back to our schools. We have to give back to enhance the quality of life in this community.
Because I've been a teacher all my life. All my life, that means as soon as I graduated from college, I became a teacher. And so now that I'm retired, I do volunteer work at Public School 156.
So I continue to fight for what is right for our community. Clean air, reduced flooding on our streets and in our homes, ensuring that the right individuals are elected into office in our community, and a place that our kids for generations to come will be proud to call home.
So you get involved with whatever group that's near you or within your reach, and you do whatever is necessary to make sure your neighborhood, your community, is what you want it to be.
And myself being part of the quality of life, that's something that's very passionate with me. I work very closely with NYPD in helping to look at ways of how we can mitigate the crime issues, whether it's committed by youth, adults, whomever or wherever. We want to keep this place safe, because once it's safe, more people will want to become and be attracted to it.
We have been working with the Long Island Railroad, trying to get ticket kiosks, trying to make our station accessible. They always talk about ridership, but the ridership is impeded by the fact that people can't get to the station. So that's one of the issues. And so we have transportation issues, we have educational issues, we have social issues. You know, we want to get people out to vote and be concerned and not just vote down the line, but vote for quality people.
By being involved in the community and being involved in different activities, it makes you feel good because you've done something to help somebody. And when you help somebody, the others might see this and they say, that's a good thing. And so we all will chip in. And this can be whether it's social, political, non-political things we can do together. And when we do this, we make a better place to live.
But where would elected officials be without activism? Individuals in the community holding them accountable, at times also nudging them, and at other times having their back to ensure improvement occurs in our community.
I love Southeast Queens. I love the suburban feel, even though it's part of New York City. I like the open space. I love the grass. I like the detached homes. And that gives me a very relaxed feeling whenever I'm here.
So that when you know that things can get done, you let people know, and they also get involved and benefit from what is being done. I know that
we need to really look at the education of our young people and why they are failing. And we need to get more parental involvement. That I feel that parents need to begin to set some standards for their children in terms of their schoolwork when they're young, so that will be the norm.
Yes. And we want to leave things that children would be able to do, and when they see that you're trying to help, that motivate them to want to help and do things that are right. And sometimes in a community, when you're working together, you might observe uncomfortable or bad behavior from different people. And so by together, we can talk about it and we can make a change. And through these changes, we have a better life.
And my hope is, at the end of my journey, my road, my God will say, "Welcome home, good and faithful servant."